Hello, I'm happy to have you with me today on this episode of Simply Saturday, where I'm going to show you a card that is fast and easy to make. Today we'll be making a very simple Christmas card. We're going to be using stamps from the Handmade Wishes stamp set and just a couple of pieces of paper. I'm going to be starting with a piece of real red cardstock that is 8.5 by 5.5, scored and folded at 4.25 inches. This is our card base. Then I have a piece of cardstock in Mint Macaron. And the reason that I chose this color is it is one of the colors featured in the designer series paper that I'm going to be using. And this paper is the Santa Express 12 by 12 designer series paper. So my piece of Mint Macaron is 4 inches by 5.25, and it is going to get attached to the front of the card base. I almost thought today about starting a timer when I began the card, because literally this card is going to take moments to create. And I thought it might be fun to exactly time it and see exactly how long. But I have jumped in and started the card and didn't start a stopwatch. So we're just going to keep going. All right, then I have my piece of designer series paper. This is cut 2 inches by 5 inches. I'm going to go ahead and attach it onto the front of the card as well. And this is going to go lined up over here to the left with just a small border of the Mint Macaron showing at the left, at the top, and at the bottom. This is another one of those cards that I feel like is a way to use up some of the pieces of designer series paper that have maybe been a little bit challenging, or maybe been left over because you've chosen other pieces and you just have small scraps of this left. All right, then I have a piece of white cardstock. This piece measures 1.75 inches by 5 inches. This piece is going to go on the front here, but we are going to do our stamping on that. So let's do that first. As I mentioned, we're using the Handmade Wishes stamp set. And I've chosen just a couple of images out of this. I'm going to start with Mary. This is Cabby barking in the background. Say hi, Cabby. All right, so this is the shaded spruce ink pad, and I'm going to stamp Mary kind of near the bottom of this white piece. Then I will take the Christmas stamp, and this is Cherry Cobbler, 2 colors that are also represented in the designer series paper. And then there's a number of small images in this set, so it would be easy to just pick a number of different things. I think I'll go ahead and use the little Christmas tree. And also these little snowflake or starbursts. So I'm going to do a couple of those up here. And maybe, let me grab a scrap paper, tuck it underneath here, because I want to get one star burst over here, or snowflake, and one over here. All right, now this piece is going to go onto the front of the card as well. All right, so I've got a little bit of the Mint Macaron showing all around the white, like so. All right. We are going to put a white piece on the inside since we've got this red card base. Let's go ahead and put a couple of those little red starbursts on our inside panel as well and attach that. Once I finish this card up, I will show you a couple of others with the exact same card design, but some different stamps and different papers. All right, there is our inside. And had we set a stopwatch, I'm telling you, this was only a couple of brief minutes and our card is finished. I think on this one I will add some embellishments. So I'm going to use some of our regular basic rhinestone gems, and I'm going to put them in the center of the starburst. So let's do one here, a second one here. See if I can get that in the middle. There we go. And a third one down here, just to give it a little bit of sparkle. And there you have it. Very cute, super easy to mail, very fast to create. Let me bring in some of the others. So as I mentioned, this is the Santa Express paper. This is also from Santa Express. I chose to use one of the adhesive backed stars here and changed up the words a little bit. Also, this card base opens and closes like this, so just slightly different. Here is a third one with paper from Santa Express. And then I did choose some different designer series paper for this one, but with the same measurements, the same card design, and as you can see, it is lovely as well. So that is our card for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Do be sure and open the description below this video. I always have lots of good information for you down there. And I will also include a host code. If you do not currently order through another demonstrator, I would love to be your demonstrator, and you can place orders for product at my online store. All of that information will be down below. Thank you for watching, and I do look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.